39, and it looks
whirlwind visit, and he took
Ronaldo shirt.
IShowSpeed with almost 45
figure in the gaming and online entertainment community. He's the first English-speaking streamer to receive one.
This is a kid from Cincinnati, Ohio, and when he was 12 years old, he told his mother something that everybody, including him, thought was ridiculous. He was not a prodigy, he was not discovered, he was a boy who liked video games and had absolutely no reason to believe any of this would work.
I'm like, Mom, I want to be a streamer. She's like, boy, and it's crazy. I really think my mom remembered this. I told my mom at 12 years old, at 11 years old, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to be a streamer. Like, I genuinely wanted to be. I just love I love games, and I love to like be myself and like play games and just live a life, you know, just like that.
In 2020, he turned a stream on. One person watched.
Like, how was I was just talking out my ass, you know? I was like, Mom, I want to be a content creator. She was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was just 12 years old. It was either that or I wanted to be like a football player, you know? Like back then, when I was like 4 or 5, I wanted to be a cop. Like, you know, it was just little stuff like that.
One, not 1,000, one. And that is the number that decides most people, because most people turn it off.
I had that one viewer, and that viewer made me keep going. And each day and more, week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, 8 viewers. Week 4, 20 viewers. So on and so on and so on. So then my sophomore year, I kind of gave up on school.
Right.
I kind of gave up on school. I kind of gave up on everything that I had to my old life and just put everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing else but YouTube streaming.
How did your parents take to that you had, like you said, you had given up on everything?
Yeah.
So he made a bet that a 16-year-old should probably not be allowed to make. There's no version of this story where that decision looks smart at the time. It only looks smart afterwards, and only if it works.
And I understand your age. I take into account you're 19, you have a boundless energy. But when do you find the time to do all the stuff that you do outside of streaming?
Outside of?
Yeah, like the racing Noah Lyles. You say that's a part of it. The Randy Orton RKO.
Oh, stuff like that?
Yes.
I mean, planes exist. It's planes, you know?
Yes.
And then in 2021, it worked. 1,000 viewers became 10,000, 10,000 became 100,000. He went from nobody to 1 million subscribers in about 2 months. And here is where the story stops being fun for a while. In December of 2021, he was permanently banned from Twitch for comments he made about a woman on someone else's stream. He was 16 years old. He apologized. He called it stupid and immature and said he had made a huge mistake. Riot Games banned him too. Twitch would not let him back for nearly 2 years. That is the part of the internet nobody plans for. You grow up in public, which means you make your mistakes in public and they do not go anywhere. When Twitch finally reinstated him in October of 2023, he had one thing to say about the person who got banned. I'm a grown man now.
You always just gotta stay locked in. That's really pretty much the answer. As long as you stay locked in, you got it. And don't do drugs.
The 19-year-old Speed, if he could talk to the 15-year-old Speed, what would he tell him?
I won't tell him shit. I won't tell him nothing. I won't tell him nothing.
Which brings us to the football player. You need to understand the scale of this. Not a favorite player, not a poster on the wall. He had the man's face tattooed on his body.
Oh, when I seen Ronaldo, when I seen how he lives, talks, how his career was, like his career is a legacy.
Yes.
Everything, just a legacy. So, and that's what I really like about him.
Is it true that you got Ronaldo's face tatted on you?
Yeah, right here.
And Messi's jersey number?
No.
No Messi?
No.
For about a year and a half, he tried to meet him. He went to matches. He waited outside stadiums. It did not work. Over and over again, in public, in front of millions of people watching him fail. And then it started working from the other direction. Ronaldo's son knew who he was. His son gave him a signed shirt.
A signed Ronaldo shirt that Ronaldo played the game in. God damn! Let's go! A signed Ronaldo shirt that he played in. He played in this.
On the 17th of June, 2023, outside a stadium in Lisbon, he finally got there. He waited in the car park. When Ronaldo pulled up, he went straight to his knees. Ronaldo told him something that explains the whole thing. His son had said Speed would be here.
Oh my God! I seen the picture. I ain't seen the video. Yo, this is what you... Did he stop the car? This is what you call a W mans, bro.
That is what a decade of screaming into a webcam actually buys you, not a meeting. Being expected. But there is a bill for this and it comes through quietly.
I mean, like, just, like, as soon as I wake up, I'm like, yo, I gotta get to it. I gotta work, you know, I gotta work on this streaming shit, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what I do, and I love to do it, you know? That's the only thing that I, like, you know, like, I truly love it.
Right.
So that gets me up.
When was the last time you went somewhere and no one recognized who you were? Can you remember?
He streams the way other people breathe. 12-hour days, more than one country in a day. He is 21 years old and he has not properly stopped since he was 16.
Because I really love the game of streaming. Like, I love the industry of streaming. I really love it. And it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop.
What is investing? Obviously, you know, you say you carry cash because everybody is not as fortunate as you are, and sometimes you see people in need and you want to be able to help them, and that's a big thing for you. That's a big thing for you. But what did your team tell you about investing? Like
on the 29th of April 2026, in the middle of a Caribbean tour, his body simply stopped. He collapsed on a live stream in front of everybody.
St. Martin, right? And he actually passed out, people. Like, check this out, man. Check this out, my people. Check this.
And when he came back, he apologized, not for pushing too hard, for collapsing. He told them he was perfectly fine. So back to the 12-year-old and the thing he said to his mother that everybody thought was ridiculous.
How supportive? I mean, obviously, you know, your mom, you bought your mom a house. She wasn't at first, like when you said you wanted to stream, she's like, and then, you know, she's like, oh, come on, we're gonna get you out of school, so forth and so on. So how, having a family that supports you in what you wanted to do, how instrumental was that in your success?
Well, at first I didn't really have support.
Right.
She did not understand it. He says that himself without any bitterness at all. She just did not understand it, and she supported him anyway.
But my mom always supported me. You know, she just didn't understand it.
Correct.
You know, I really love my mom. You know, she, even now to this day, she still supports me. She still does her little mom talks. You know, I love the mom talks.
Right.
You know, of her yapping. My dad, you know, he just always supported. He just, like, my dad is just the guy, like, go, you know, do it.
Do it, go be happy.
Yeah,
son.
exactly. So
He bought her a house. And then in July of 2026, in a stadium in New Jersey, at the closing ceremony of the World Cup final, they put his name on the bill next to Post Malone, next to Tom Cruise. He did not score a goal, he headlined. There is a version of the story that is only about screaming. It is the easier version to tell, and it is not true. A 12-year-old said something out loud that nobody believed, including him, and then spent 9 years refusing to be talked out of it. The screaming is the part that is easy to explain. The 9 years are the story. He still has not scored that goal, by the way. That one is outstanding. And if you have been paying attention for the last 10 minutes, that should probably worry you slightly on his behalf. If this gave you something you did not have before, subscribe, leave a like, and tell me in the comments what you would have said to him when he was 12.